Hello and welcome, or welcome back to another video of Brotato. Today we are playing in the new Dawn update, and we are playing the Artificer, starting out with the Shredder, because the Shredder gives us the best chance of finding the rocket launcher, which is the weapon that we actually want to use, because it is by far the best weapon you can get on this character. I won't say the Shredder is bad, but we definitely don't care much for it. If we find rocket launchers, we will be replacing all of our Shredders. But here in the first couple of shops, we do want to only pick up Shredders and try our best to get our weapons. Yeah, we're getting a little unlucky, that's okay. I could take a tree item, but we're going to save our money for shop number 2. Because in shops 1 and 2, you have a way better chance of finding your weapons. And in our case, that's going to be the Shredders. We currently only have 2 of them. We got pretty unlucky. Rolling 7 times and finding only 1 Shredder is extremely unlikely. It's like very, very unlikely. So we'll just run it back in shop number 2, and we still have a really good chance of finding the rest of these weapons that we need. Okay, 1 second left. All right, 2 armor. We can actually go ahead and take this. It's just a good upgrade. It's not necessarily super amazing on our character, but it's good, right? We'll just take it. Find some Shredders, roll again, 1 more. You find another Shredder, just like that, right? So we find 3 in like 4 rolls, I think it was. So you can see that was way better. That went way better than the first shop we had. And we almost managed to get all of our weapons. That is our number 1 priority, of course, getting all weapons. After that, I would say we kind of want to focus on getting attack speed and damage percent. Range damage can also be good because that is what our weapon scales with. But generally speaking, if you just upgrade your weapon, the base damage is going to be good enough. So you just want to get some attack speed and damage percent to make it attack more often and hit harder. Okay, we could take some harvesting. It's pretty early. This will give us a lot of money over the course of the run. And luck is also pretty good. Similar idea, kind of just makes your run a little bit smoother because you get better odds on a lot of things. We did manage to get all of our weapons here, and you can see we are actually starting out with negative 100% damage percent, but because our weapon is explosive, it actually gets 175%. So it's more like it's gaining 75%. Then we have the maxed out explosive and gun, giving us range and explosion size. So we have like big explosion on this character. The only thing is that the Shredder doesn't actually have a 100% chance to explode. The chance does go up when you upgrade the weapon, but realistically, like I said earlier, we would just replace all of these with rocket launchers if we could. And it is pretty likely we do find some rocket launchers later. It's a little bit rare finding them early. If you do, congratulations, you got lucky. But yeah, finding any tier 2 items or weapons in the early waves is really unlikely, just because like the actual probability in the system is really low to find them. Okay, let's see. Crits, damage, speed. We don't really care much for these. I'd rather get some better scaling stats. Attack speed is going to be okay. We'll take that. Coupon for cheaper items. Whistle for more loot aliens. Sure. Another Shredder. And some luck would be good. Luck is going to help us find those rocket launchers that we want. And the second we find them, I'm going to go ahead and make space for them in my inventory. Also, guys, if you are watching this on YouTube, just know that I've been live streaming a lot more recently. So if you ever want to drop by the stream, you can do that on YouTube. I stream live here. And I also have my Twitch linked in the description. I also stream there as well. So you can come watch wherever you want, yeah? Maybe turn on notifications and you'll see whenever I go live. In this run, we do only have... Actually, I think we can get this here, the Sea Pig. The Sea Pig gives us curse stats. I'm pretty sure that's fine. Our character is actually... like, he's pretty strong, you know? We deal a lot of damage. We can kind of handle cursed enemies, and they do give you more money when you kill them. Okay, so normally this would be a good item, but our character gains explosion size for every elemental damage we have. If we take this, we lose explosion size. So I'm actually gonna recycle it. And then, oh, damage percent is good. We could take that. Shredder, good. More luck, more XP gain. I actually would have liked to have taken the cauldron here. Since we can't take it, I'll go ahead and lock it and leave it there. And then roll a little bit, attack speed. Now that I have 3 things locked, I don't think it's worth rolling for anymore. It's not really good value to roll when you only have 1 shop slot open. If you have 2, you can kind of excuse it a little bit, especially since we really want to find our weapons. So like rolling there is good value in a sense with 2 slots open, because we can still find our weapons and upgrade them. But yeah, once it's down to 1, it's just not worth it at all. So I'm never really going to roll in that situation. These early waves are not dangerous, but one thing you can do to make them safer is just get more attack speed, like I mentioned earlier. You can also just get more max HP. Like if we had gotten any items which offered us max HP, I probably would have taken those too. We haven't really found any of them. We also haven't gotten any upgrades like that, so it hasn't happened yet, but it'll happen eventually. More damage percent. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and take that. Harvesting is great again. It'll give us a bunch of money and XP for the entire run. So I'll go ahead and take that too. Attack speed, luck, cauldron. We don't want to lose range damage. Losing range damage is a bad idea because that's what our weapon scales with. So we're not going to take a peaceful bee here. Bag is good. This will give us more money throughout the run. And starfish. Ooh, that's really good too. Oh, we can actually take mutation as well. This gives range damage and elemental damage. So we'll get bigger explosions. Plus we'll get more damage on our weapon. Range damage, explosion size. This is actually perfect for us. The honey is like one of the best items we could get here. Anything that's going to give us explosion size, explosion damage, explosion whatever, right? Going to be pretty good. Attack speed, going to be good as a general stat. And then range damage, elemental damage are going to be nice as well. Because they do give us, well, more damage and more explosions, right? More explosion size. Okay, we got to be careful here. We are good at dealing with a lot of enemies. But since our weapons aren't upgraded, their base damage is not very good yet, which means that the bigger, tankier enemies are going to last like a long time against us. Even if we are non-stop hitting them, it might take, even like 10 seconds or something just to get them down. All right, there's another tree in the bottom right. Let me go get this. Loot crate? Nice. Okay, we actually got a loot crate. Hopefully we get something good out of that. You always want to get something that gives you money somehow. Oh, weird ghost. Okay, that's... No. That's a little too dangerous. I'm not going to go for that. I'm going to go ahead and roll here a bit and take some luck. And also take... we could take a lot, but I'm going to go harvesting. I'm just going to go harvesting here. Okay, we're going to take a starfish. This will give us more material drops and harvesting. And then this will give us a bunch of damage and explosion stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take that as well. And that's about it. Oh, you could also do something like with a power fist. This is pretty rare of an item to find. Generally, you would just, find the rocket launcher. It's a tier 2 and above weapon. This one is tier 3 and above. You actually can't get this any lower than tier 3. But basically, it's a melee weapon which does explosions every time you attack and scales based on melee damage. I kind of want to showcase it now that we found it. But at the same time, I feel like we should just go for our original plan, right? Let's just go for the original plan. Power Fist can wait for another run. Another day, another run. We'll do that. Here we're looking for our rocket launchers. Our guide video, we're going to try to keep it consistent. Very simple, right? We're only using shredders right now. You can see we haven't had any trouble in the first 8 waves. I can't remember the exact wave, to be honest, but I remember looking at the chart for the percent chance to find certain things by certain waves. And I believe wave 8 is actually when you have the highest chance, or when the highest chance is reached to find tier 2 items and weapons. So that means once you reach wave 8, you have a way better chance of finding the rocket launcher, tier 2 weapon, and other random tier 2 items. This isn't the peak for tier 3 items, but it's like, you can actually check it out on the Brotato wiki if you didn't know that exists. Brotato wiki has like statistics and numbers for like pretty much everything in the game, like all the percent chances. So I stopped looking for a second and almost died. Oh my god. Okay, well. As long as we're not dead, then we're alive, right? Saltwater. This would lose us elemental damage. I'm going to go ahead and ban it, even though it is a unique item. Speed and engineering. I mean, we don't care for crits. You know what? I will take that. And then here, I'm going to take some more luck. Cursed scissors. Yeah, that's not a good idea. Range and attack speed is going to be pretty good. Another power fist. Okay, they really want me to take this, huh? They offered me 2 in a row. But we have no melee damage. I guess we could switch into it. Technically. It is a really good weapon, by the way. You can see here. It attacks every 0.54 seconds. It's basically twice as fast as the Shredder and deals like nearly 3 times as much damage. So it is a really good weapon. And you know what? If it's going to offer it to me twice, I think I may just take it. That's going to be my answer. We're going to lose 1 max HP every time we level up, but then we gain 2% lifesteal. That just means we don't really need to go for any healing because that'll give us a ton of lifesteal on its own. But now we need to get a bunch of max HP to make up for all the health we're going to lose. And we also need to get armor, right? Of course. So a bunch of max HP and armor are going to be what we're on the lookout for from now on. Okay, wave 9. This is like our favorite wave, more or less, because I mean, a bunch of small enemies spawn here. And that is kind of like the best thing possible for a bunch of explosions, right? Just a bunch of small enemies clumping up together. And we hit them with explosions and they all die. So not much to worry about. There are these big guys which spawn and they lay eggs. You can let the eggs hatch if you want to try and get more money. But like in our case, I actually don't think we should. Since we don't have the greatest single target damage. Like look how long it takes to kill that guy. If you let them all spawn non-stop, it can actually get a little bit dangerous. Now maybe you have more health than me, right? I only have 20 health and no armor in my run right now. You may have gotten a little bit luckier when it comes to health and armor. Alright, let's see. Melee damage and knockback. We're going to go ahead and skip that. Attack speed is really good. More harvesting, nice, we'll take it. And you know what? I will take this Powered Fist. It's pretty rare to find, but it is really good on a character. It does have explosive in it, so that is why it's gaining damage from our character passive, right? 175% explosion damage. It's gaining that nice boost of damage from this. And then it'll also get a bunch of explosion size if we can get some more elemental damage too. So yeah. Mutation. I mean, we're still going to take this. I think we'll just fit the Power Fist in the build, but we're not going to only use it because it's rare. Like I said, it's a little difficult to find. And I don't expect us to actually find 6 of them. That would be really lucky. If we could find 6 of a tier 3 only weapon, that's ridiculous. Also, completely unrelated, but have any of you ever seen a game called, is it called Shadows of Doubt? It's like a game where you generate in a city, and then you have to do like little missions as a sort of detective and make your way up through the world. I was thinking about potentially playing that game. There's like a few games I want to play. Hollow Knight Silk Song, probably coming eventually, right, in December. And then I also want to do Minecraft gameplay, honestly, on the channel. And then I was thinking about other potential games, like for stream specifically. Though I could also post maybe clips from stream on the YouTube. So the longer we live, the higher the chance we win. So we just need to make it through these early waves. All right, let's see. 12% move speed. I will take that. That's good. Crit, range damage, and lifesteal. I'm going to take max HP. That'll basically double our health almost. Like 21 to 33 is crazy. I'm going to take all of these items. Reduce enemy move speed. We get more free reroll every shop. Good. More enemy spawning is good for us. Another mutation. This is like one of my favorite items, huh? Range damage and elemental. It's kind of perfect. This will reduce enemy move speed as well. 2 max HP for 38 materials. I actually think this is worth it. So we will take that. And I will take the Pearl next shop. We can't afford it right now, but that's okay. Oh, Fireball. Wait, Fireball is also really fun on this character. This is like one of the most fun ones. Because it scales based on elemental damage. For one, it explodes on hit, so it's explosive. And then that means the more of them you get, the more explosion size you get. Honestly, I kind of want to take it. I think I may play with the Fireball this run. There's so many fun weapons on this character. The best ones you can get are probably the Fireball and the Rocket Launcher. Rocket Launcher, the classic, right? Really easy to play with and very consistent. Yeah, like I don't think I've ever lost a run where I had a bunch of rocket launchers on the Artificer. It's kind of hard to lose when you have that. You haven't heard of the game? It's really fun. I saw someone play it before, and I just thought it looked really, really fun for like a stream game, especially. It's but yeah, basically it's like you generate in a city as a detective, but at the beginning you're basically just kind of like homeless and have zero, and you just have to solve a bunch of cases and make money and, you know, build up your reputation and stuff. Seems quite fun though. But if anything, I will be playing Hollow Knight Silksong first, and then I think I will also eventually play Minecraft on the channel. I might end up posting those videos on YouTube, so people seeing this on YouTube will know what's coming in the future, potentially. There's a loot crate up here, maybe? Tree? Oh, no loot crate. Unlucky. Okay, max HP and melee damage. We can actually take this. I mean, it's worth so much money, though. Maybe we should just recycle because it's worth a lot of money to sell it. Yeah, you know what? Let's sell it. Range and attack speed, this is good. Damage minus attack speed. This is fine because we have so little damage percent. Of course, we do have a lot from our passive because we're using explosive weapons, so we're still getting the explosion damage. I'm going to go and combine these and buy the Fireball, buy this. This armor, crit, engineering, and move speed. I mean, this could be good for the 3 armor specifically, but we don't really care about crit or engineering, so I think we're going to have to pass on that. It just doesn't seem like it's good value. Harvesting item we'll take. Move speed we'll take as well. Oh, nice. +3 max HP. Good. And then we have a fried rice. I mean, we will set a lot of enemies on fire with the Fireball, so we could take it, technically. But it's a little expensive. I think we have enough lifesteal to get away with not taking this. Explosion damage. And we also get a treasure map, which will give us more items out of loot crates. That could be good. Okay, we're against the Megalodon. This guy's kind of hard to hit with the Power Fist. Yeah, let's stay away from him. He is a little bit too dangerous for us, I think. He actually almost one-shot me, which is crazy. Did he hit me twice? Is that what happened there? Wait, he did so much damage. That was ridiculous. I didn't even react for a second, but like I did see the health get lost. I was pretty confused how we got hit so hard. Wait, what is our armor? I kind of want to tab out for a second. Wait, don't kill me, sir. I'm trying to press escape on my keyboard. Okay, we have 1 armor. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Yeah, sure. The best we can do is just kind of walk around him and stay away from him for the entire wave. We're not going to be able to kill him here. Our single target damage is not good enough for this. Yeah, look at his health. He is pretty high in health, and every time he hits us, he chunks us for about, what, half of our health in return? So, yeah, not a good idea to fight him. If this were a different boss, there was a chance we could have killed it, but this one seems really bad for us. All right. Crit chance, damage percent. I mean, we could just take more damage percent. That's okay. Now, max HP is good. Max HP again. Range damage, we lose attack speed. We could get some more range damage. I actually think that's okay. And we're going to ban this, not because it's like a super good ban, but because we also get a free reroll for banning it, which I think is kind of good value. Elemental, range, melee, and crit. This is actually perfect for us. We don't care about dodge either, so this is a good item. Bag for more money, and a vigilante ring. I think this will be worth it. This will give us, at the end of wave 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, it will give us a total of 18% damage percent if we buy it next shop. That is good for sure. More move speed minus range is okay. And a flamethrower. We're not going to take that though. All right, our build is looking a little weird. You know, if we had a... it's funny because the optimal build, or the simplest... Let's say the most optimal simple build is genuinely just shredders into rocket launchers. We're doing some really weird stuff, but like, obviously this is a guide video. I'm telling you what you should do, so you don't have to worry about what I'm doing necessarily. I'm kind of just messing around a little bit. But we do kind of want to get more fireballs. I feel like the fireball would be fun. I don't necessarily think it's the strongest weapon we could use, because you need a lot of elemental damage to make it do well. And you also need to upgrade it quite a bit, which is kind of hard to do. As you can see, we've only found one of them. But you could, well, I mean, look at this damage though. We're actually doing really well against all the small enemies. It's just the bosses are obviously going to kind of beat us up a bit. As one of the small issues with not just going for a bunch of range damage and then using rocket launchers, your single target damage is going to be lacking a bit. We should still be able to get through this though. No problem. All right, more XP gain is good. Armor, that'll help. So now we're a bit tankier. Oh, nice. We got a seashell. So now we get to do like basically extra projectiles out every time we attack. That means we really don't want to use the power fist now. So I'm probably going to go ahead and get rid of it pretty soon. Oh, the Will-O-Wisp. I also forgot about this interaction because this is a new item. But this thing is pretty good. Every time you kill 30 burning enemies during a wave with if you kill 30 enemies during a wave that are burning, you gain 1 elemental damage. You can stack up to 4 per wave. That can be really good on the Artificer. That can go absolutely crazy because there's technically no limit to the amount of explosion size you can get. And at some point, your explosion will hit the entire map. You can see our explosions right now are not that crazy or anything, right? Like there's small little circles or whatever. But yeah, with the Will-O-Wisp, we will definitely have a good time. I had completely forgotten about it because I haven't had a chance to use that on, or like as a key item in any of my builds. But I mean, that's kind of the point of this updated guide, right? There are new items in the game, so there are things you should be looking out for that you definitely shouldn't skip on certain characters. I think Will-O-Wisp is going to be easy pickup for us. Okay, so that actually also really makes me want to get more fireballs. Because the fireball is the one that sets enemies on fire, so it'll trigger the Will-O-Wisp more consistently than anything else. All right, 7 more seconds. Give me the tree. Loot crate? Okay, man. Okay, man. No loot crate. I guess we're just unlucky. It is what it is. Alright, XP gain, melee damage, and knockback. We're actually going to go ahead and skip this. I'm going to ban it, if anything. And then I'm tempted to take elemental damage, but we really need to get range damage or attack speed. Attack speed is really good here. Range damage, really good here as well. We are not being offered them, though. Okay, range damage. We'll take it. Roll, attack speed. There we go. Okay. Now we can take the Will-O-Wisp. Oh, we can also take an Ice Cube. So when an enemy takes elemental damage, they will also take 10% boosted damage for 3 seconds. Pretty good. Coupon for cheaper items. More lifesteal. I don't actually think we need this. We have 24% lifesteal, which is a lot. So I'd rather invest our money into more useful things. Harvesting. Harvesting, explosion damage, and we can get the Shredder next shop. We are into a boss here, and it is this guy. Okay, this one might be killable. I think this guy might be killable for sure. If we had any rocket launchers, I'd be a lot more confident, though. Rocket launcher would definitely hit a bit harder than what we currently have. Okay, we just need to focus on him the entire time, and then we should be able to get him down before the end of the wave. It's going to take forever. Okay, he's also in phase 3 now. A little scary, honestly. Oh my god, that guy almost got me killed. Wait. No. Relax. You guys relax. They're like slashing at the same time the boss is doing his projectiles. Okay, normally that boss is pretty easy. In phase 3, he just does a little like cage that like closes in on you, but it doesn't actually hit you if you stand still. So you can kind of just stand far away from him and then stand still while the circle goes. You can also technically like run away and just run out of it. That's a little more difficult, but obviously sometimes you can get hit if you're standing still by, other projectiles. Okay, this is not bad. We could just get more healing from items. Oh, elemental damage? This is really good. This will give us a ton of explosion size. So from 50% to 90%. And we also get a lantern. More damage, more knockback, and more range. Sure, we'll take that too. I'll take some move speed. I think above 20% is pretty solid. Elemental damage. Okay, good. And now... Ooh, Jelly, more max health. Jelly's really efficient because we have so many different weapons. We don't want more harvesting. It's way too late. This is not going to be worth it. 3 elemental damage. I will take that. 2 elemental... Oh my god, we keep getting elemental damage. 118% explosion size. That's crazy. Okay, we're getting so much. Another bag is good. And then damage and lifesteal. We don't need lifesteal. We'll go ahead and pass. Fireball. Finally, we found one. Okay. We can also take the goblet. This is a pretty good healing item. Every time you kill an enemy, you have a chance to heal. Very simple. Very efficient, right? We also don't care for HP regen, so it's even better on us than usual. The legendary items we got in this run were pretty lucky. Otherwise, this very, random build I have with 1 fireball and 1 power fist would not be doing as well as it is. But again, that's the point of being consistent, going for rocket launchers and stuff. Makes your game a lot easier to play. If you have random power fist in your build, it might be more difficult. Wave 16, I'm not worried about though. We have 50 health now. I think we only have... Oh, we do only have 3 armor. Okay, so we would like to get some more armor for sure. Armor is one of the easiest ways to make your run safer. When you already have plenty of health, you just get some armor. Life becomes a lot easier. We have plenty of lifesteal. We have a good amount of health. We could definitely have more than this. But we have almost no armor, so armor is the next priority here. Aside from getting a bunch of fireballs. Alright, Black Flag. Oh, that is pretty late, but I will take it. It's going to buff up the enemies a bit, but we're also going to get a lot more money for taking it. And more lifesteal. We could take this as well. More luck, sure. Dodge, we're not going for. We have no dodge. It's way too late for dodge. Attack speed is really good. Healing item here. And then I think I will be getting rid of the Power Fist now. It's about time we do that. Take this damage item. More lifesteal, more HP, sure. Range damage is good, right? Just damage. And a mirror. Ooh, that's good. So we can duplicate this right away. We get 6 armor and 10 health. That's actually huge. Obviously, we're not going to do it right now, but... Oh, you know what I should have done, though? I should have bought this first. I guess that means I should just roll now. That's okay. Oh, oops, I almost clicked buy, but I can't even afford it, so I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, this is good. We'll roll one more time and go. Go ahead and ban you. Okay. We can kind of just start throwing out our bans at this point because it's very late in the run and... Obviously, we want to use the bans before the run ends. I could have used some more earlier, but I didn't really... it's probably my fault for not paying attention. I didn't really notice any items that were just completely useless. And generally speaking, I think it's best to try and avoid banning tier 1 items and focus on banning tier 2 or higher. Because it just has a lot more impact since there are way less tier 2, 3, and 4 items in the game than there are tier 1 items. Like, I don't know the exact number, but I'm pretty sure there are like nearly as many tier 1 items as there are like, tier 2 and tier 3 combined or something. It's kind of ridiculous. There are way more tier 1 items. Nice, we got another loot crate and another loot crate. Oh my god. Wait, we managed to get 4 loot crates in this wave. That's really lucky. Also, look at the explosions. Oh, they're getting huge. Wait, the explosions are getting massive now. Thanks to the Will-O-Wisp, I guess. And we did also just get a bunch of elemental damage from other things, though. Alright, 1,000 materials and a candy bag. This is really late, but I will still take it. It's going to give us a bunch of random stats over the next 3 waves. That's okay. This loses elemental damage. I'm going to have to ban the ducky. As much as I like the ducky, I will ban it. So we'll ban the fresh meat as well. We have plenty of lifesteal. We don't need any more. This is okay. We could take it. More enemies and we get more money. Sure. And mutation. That's one of our favorite items. We'll take it as well. I could take armor, but we're about to get a bunch of it. I will actually take some crit chance. That is okay. And max HP. Nice. So then we have 70 health, right? Or 68. And then boom. 78 max health and 6 armor. So we have way more tank stats now. Perfect. You can also make burning spread to additional enemies. I will take that too. Another warrior helmet. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, we might as well take it, right? We do get way less armor on our character because of the armor mod reduction. It doesn't mean armor's bad, right? You still want armor. Armor is actually really good. This is terrible. I'll pass. Okay, giant belt. Oh, okay. So giant belt. That means every time we crit, we'll now deal percentage-based damage to enemies. We're definitely taking it, but we don't have very much crit. I think I'm going to end up buying both of these because I want to get more crit chance now. Oh yeah, crit as well. Look, crit, crit, crit. Okay, so now we want to play around and try to make the giant belt a little bit more of a primary damage source for ourselves. I don't think we need it, to be honest. I just think it's good, right? It's never bad to take a giant belt in this spot. Also, I feel really safe because we have so much lifesteal. You managed to get 82 health, and we have a bunch of armor now. 7 is a lot for this character. Yeah, like 7 is a lot of health for this character, I would say. Or sorry, 7 health? 7 armor. 7 armor is a lot of armor on this character. Because when you have negative 50% mods, that means technically we've gotten 14. So yeah, getting up to 7 is huge. Okay, nice boss down. Easy peasy. And yeah, again, I would actually go for more armor. I would go for more armor. I would go for more max HP. I do think max HP is going to be a bit better now for us. Like max HP and attack speed. Attack speed makes it so we attack more often, which means we trigger lifesteal more often. And then max HP obviously just makes it so our health pool is bigger. We can't get one shot as easily. And we should be safe if we do that. Alright, it's 800. We get HP regen. Okay, this is not what we wanted, but I will take it. It's fine. Max HP, that is still scary. I'm not going to take that. 4 armor, sure, we'll take that as well. Now we're up to 9. 38% less damage taken is pretty good. A bunch of damage here. We get some crit as well. Attack speed and crit, exactly what we want. More crit. Range damage, we'll just take it as well. Why not? And wait, this is actually a lot of damage. Because this counts for explosion, right? Every time we pick up a fruit, we will now explode and deal a certain amount of damage. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, Rip and Tear too. Okay, this is our first time seeing it this run, unless I wasn't paying attention the entire time. But I believe it's our first time seeing it. Rip and Tear gives you a 20% chance to make an explosion happen every time you kill an enemy. Obviously, if you're killing a lot of enemies, a lot of explosions are going to be going off. So it's actually a pretty good item on our character, though. We don't get melee damage with our build, right? Because we're going for only range damage, shredders, and rocket launchers. But yeah, it's still really good because we have so much explosion damage, which applies onto it as well. So even if you don't really have melee damage, it'll still deal a ton of damage just because of the explosion damage stat. And also the explosion size stat, right? It's going to make it even better. Just kind of hits the entire map. Yeah, I mean, our explosions are getting ridiculous at this point. Just look at this. Okay, man. This is like, it's like, wait, look at how bad. Oh my god, that's massive. Okay, it's like, it's actually like a sixth of the screen or something. It's like so much of the screen is getting covered in explosion. Or like the entire screen, honestly. Alright, 1300, not bad. Go ahead and ban this. We're not going to want it. This, go ahead and ban it. Gives us a lot of money. And now attack speed is good. Damage is okay. Attack speed and crit, weapon upgrade, more explosions. Of course, we're going to want that. This would have been nice. The snowball. It's way too late for it now, but it would have been nice. It could have given us a lot of elemental damage. You can see all of our items here. How much has a will-o-wisp done? 12 elemental damage gained from the will-o-wisp. That's pretty good. For one item to give 12 elemental damage is a lot. Okay, so we'll take more burning spread. That's okay. Unique item. I don't think this is good here. We're going to go ahead and skip. Scared Sausage is actually really good damage too, because we have so much elemental damage. Damage percent, elemental damage, shredder upgrade. Oh, you know what? We're going to actually recycle this one and buy this one. This way, you know, we actually have some upgraded weapons here before we go into the final wave. And I will roll again, actually. One more. No, this is what I wanted. I wanted to upgrade this to a tier 3, but that's okay. You made it through the run. Is the Artificer. Pretty silly run because we ended up using the Fireball instead of rocket launchers. So definitely weaker than it should have been. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is our final build. We have 2 Fireballs, and then we also had 4 Shredders. So not too bad. None of them were fully upgraded, but they were still pretty good. And then here are our stats at the end. Decent harvesting, 10 armor, bunch of range, bunch of attack speed, of course, 42 elemental damage, a lot, and also 49% lifesteal. So pretty good. Yeah. And yeah, if you did enjoy, oh, actually, sorry. Then we also had this 215% explosion damage and 198% explosion size. This is ridiculous, by the way. This is very rare. Okay. But yeah, if you did enjoy, maybe leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Yeah. You can also join the YouTube membership by clicking join below the video. That's it. Let's go. Wave 20. Okay. This shouldn't be that difficult. I'm pretty confident. We have a lot of range. We could just stay away from the bosses here. I'm actually going to stand like this so we can just have them below us. Try to stand with them vertically a little bit. Make my life easier. Okay, so the whale phased. He is now charging. That just means we need to stay away from him. And we can also guide him away from the eel so they're not standing together. Oh my god, so many explosions. I feel like it needs to be like an epilepsy warning on this video. What is this, man? Yeah, that's 2 bosses down. I hope you guys enjoyed. Artificer win in the bag. GG. Here are all of our items at the end of the run. If you want to take a look, here is the first set, and here are the rest. Okay? Right. Next time we will be playing the Arms Dealer, so come and watch that, but that is it for this video. I will see you in the Arms Dealer video. Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.